So I think it's fair to say that CNN has been having a rough go of it lately. But don't worry, they've redeemed themselves by revealing a truth bomb of a story that exposes the single clearest example ever of the mass media collaborating with the oligarchy against the interests of the American people. Wow, good job, CNN. Oh, wait, they're the ones doing it.
What is your message to President Assad?
I am very sad. A lot of died and no one helped them. The world is watching. The world doesn't do anything.
Now that adorable girl is Bana al-Assad. She's 8 years old, 7 at the time of that interview, and a Syrian refugee living in Turkey. She's gotten widespread coverage by Western mainstream media because of her viral tweets from war-torn Aleppo. The only problem is, she's fake, man! And I don't mean like she's actually a 48-year-old truck driver, or she's being played by prolific method actor Daniel Day-Lewis, although he could pull it off. I agree she's a 7-year-old girl, but she's clearly reading words she doesn't understand, syllable by syllable, from a script to push regime change, man! I really need to stop adding man to the end of sentences when talking about media psyops. It's not really helping.
I want the children of Syria play and go to school, live in peace. Together we can help them.
Together we can help them. And trust me, I take no pleasure in making fun of a little girl's struggle to read. Well, maybe a little bit. I am a monster. But this is crazy. She's been exploited by large entities she can't possibly understand. Oh, God. The same thing happened to me in those how-to hairstyling videos.
Today we're going to talk about short, funky styles for men. Mama loves her styling wax. Warm it up in the palm of my hands and just distribute it throughout the hair. So now, here's time for the funky.
I needed the $50, okay? I didn't know that lady was gonna manhandle my head like I was a sock puppet. Anyway, if you're not yet convinced that this is a rotten psyop, or at least that she's being used for those purposes, there's a lot more proof. Here's Bana on Turkish TV.
Do you like the food in Istanbul?
Yes.
What do you like?
Save the children of Syria.
Yeah. Do you like Istanbul?
Fish.
Fish. She's not comprehending basic English, which makes the geopolitical sophistication of some of her tweets, which are managed by her mom, but supposedly said by her, ridiculous. Dear world, it's better to start Third World War instead of letting Russia and Assad commit #Holocaust Aleppo. That tweet was deleted, but luckily archived to show how apparently bloodthirsty this child is. I guess little Bana's hobbies include coloring, catching butterflies, and nudging world affairs towards the brink of human destruction. At worst, she's a top-to-bottom creation of the propaganda machine pushing for more US intervention in Syria. At best, she's a confused little girl being used by the propaganda machine pushing for more US intervention in Syria. That's the best-case scenario. Who could support this? CNN's Jake Tapper. For more on Syria, follow @al-Bana. He also deleted it soon after, but not before getting a reply by somebody with a Walter from the Big Lebowski avatar who said, "Are you serious? Resign from journalism. You're out of your element, Donnie." I mean, Jake Tapper. Look at Jake exploit Bana to try and throw Tulsi Gabbard off her game.
Earlier today, she tweeted a message to President Trump, quote, "I beg you, can you do something for the children of Syria? If you can, I will be your best friend. Thank you." Joining me now in a CNN exclusive is Democratic Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard of Hawaii. She just returned from a secret trip to Syria.
I'll tell you what I heard from the Syrian people. They expressed a question. They said, why is it that the United States, its allies and other countries are providing support, are providing arms to terrorist groups like al-Nusra, al-Qaeda, Arar al-Sham, ISIS?
That's a good fucking question. Another good question is, why did Bana Alabed get a book deal from Simon & Schuster? That's real. And why did Time magazine name her amongst the 25 most influential people on the internet? It's almost like there's a concerted effort by the mass media across multiple platforms to amplify the profile of a telegenic child who can pull at the heartstrings of the American people to better condition us for another regime change war. Oh, God. CNN did the same thing to me.
Today we're gonna talk about urban hairstyles for men. So I'm gonna go in with a comb first, and then I'm gonna finger through it. So I'm going to comb all of his hair going forward in the front.
That video was used to convince Americans we needed to bomb Libya. Reporting from Washington, John F. O'Donnell, redacted tonight.